Tell you what, I've never been sued by my parents. Apparently, that's something that happened. I've been getting a lot of requests on videos to make from you guys. Keep doing that, by the way. It makes my job so much easier. Apparently, parents of a 30-year-old deadbeat sued their child. And that's all that I know. I got this video, and this is a story that happened a while ago, and there's a lot of information around it. There's a bunch of articles, a bunch of people have covered it, but it's extremely interesting and almost unbelievable in a sense. This guy was such a fucking deadbeat that he got sued. Let's find out.
The 30-year-old deadbeat son
has finally moved out of his parents' house.
These parents are kicking their son out of their home.
He looks a little bit like a deadbeat, maybe.
Mark and Christina Rotondo took the unusual step of suing their own son, Michael Rotondo.
I love this video.
To have him evicted from their home in New York.
Hey, thank you for the voiceover. Is that what it's like watching one of my main channel videos? I'm just repeating exactly what's going on. They can't be. It can't be. It can't be like that. Is it like that? Be honest. Tell me. I feel stupid now.
Just need enough time. I don't know
much time. Michael, who was 30 years old at the time, had been living with his parents for several years and
That's funny.
refused to leave despite their numerous requests.
My parents stopped.
Now, this is really interesting to me because a lot of people stay with their parents. Like, it's kind of a thing, right? You should, in my opinion, if you have good parents, stay with them as long as you possibly can. I mean, why would you? If I had children, which I don't, so I don't actually know, but I feel like I would want my kids to have the best life they possibly could. And if that included saving money, get to see them a little longer, live with me. You have to have a job. You'll definitely have to pay rent, probably. Maybe, depends on the situation. But like, I'm all for it. Like, if I didn't have a fiance and copious amounts of money, I don't actually, I have a lot of debt. Anyways, it's difficult to start candy businesses. Go to sour.gg and buy some candy. We make it ourselves. It isn't just like a random drop shipping thing that other YouTubers are doing. No offense or whatever, but that's what they all, pretty much all of them do. We're making it ourselves. I'd still be living with my parents. I told my parents that they would have to kick me out because I would want to live with them forever because I love my parents. They're really cool people. They're both funny, smart, and easy to get along with. I don't know about this guy's parents. Comment down below, though. How old were you when you moved out of your parents' house? And how old do you think is normal?
My parents stopped feeding me in like December.
Okay, this guy's a giant child.
For a long time.
His parents say he's a freeloader who never offered to pay rent.
Where did they get this guy at? Is this just a YouTube channel or who's this fucking guy? Is this guy AI? How many fucking hosts do they have on the show? I should get another host to come in to interject some witty quips. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know if I get a good read on this guy. This guy seems chill. This guy seems pretty chill, but he said his parents stopped feeding him back in December and he's 30. I mean, I fed my parents when I lived with them. I cooked for my parents. I'm an entrepreneurial, industrious young man. I was from a very young age. I told my grandmother that I would be a millionaire when I was like 6 months old. I could speak. She got me a cup. It says Future Millionaire, and it's from 2000. Here, I got it over here. Watch this. It's from 2005. I was gifted this when I was 9 years old. It is a very common mug, Future Millionaire. You can see it's cracked down here. I still drink from it on a consistent basis. My grandmother, it's one of my favorite possessions, not because it involves materialism, but it is a symbol of someone who I love dearly believing in me. Not that I wanted to be a millionaire or anything like that. She got it as a joke. She thought it'd be funny. And I've never had over $1 million in a bank account ever in my entire life. So I'm not technically a millionaire.
To get him to leave, Mark and Christina Rotondo resorted to legal action.
Why couldn't you guys
That's
resolve
crazy.
this without the court?
And I was just,
They're gonna, okay, this is being edited. This is being edited really, this is disrespectful. I'm back on the deadbeat side. We gotta dig more into this. A judge sides with parents and rules their 30-year-old son must move out. He's a fucking squatter. He's a fucking squatter, dude. You squatted 9 months. You get that first 9 months easy, unless you get e-boarded or whatever and then you get 18 years, generally speaking. This guy got 30. I'm getting together the means to do that. With my parents, they want me out right away, but they're not really interested in providing reasonable time, and the court is siding with them, as it seems. How much time do you need to just leave, bro? It's not like it's your house or anything like that. Once again, I would like to know what you guys think a normal time to move out of your parents' houses is. If I was a single man, I'd say I probably would have lived with my parents till I was 24, 22, 24, something like that. I'd say. Maybe 22. Yeah, probably 22, not 24. I had my own wings by then, but I was fucking flying around. But 22, I desperately needed the support. I should have been with my parents at 22 for sure. But not everybody has good parents, obviously, so I don't fucking know. One note on February 2nd reads, after discussion with your mother, we have decided you must leave this house immediately. You have 14 days to vacate. You will not be allowed to return. We will take whatever actions are necessary to enforce this decision. That's a note from his father. That's amazing. 5 days later, in another note, the parents offered him some advice and gifted him $1,100. Organize the things you need for work and to manage an apartment. So this guy has never had a job either. Even the dad was gonna set up a time so he could go do it. So the deadline approached and he just didn't leave. And then now the courts had to get involved.
Media outlets covered his eviction, and it became a widely
that's
watched
so
event
embarrassing.
as he packed his belongings and left his parents' home for the last time.
Bro
After
is
loading
the biggest
trunk,
loser.
Rotundo's car wouldn't start. He needed a jump.
Classic news lady voice. People don't sound like that in real life. He needed a jump.
Court documents showed that Michael had a child of his own but was not in contact with the child's mother. It was revealed that Mark and Christina Rotundo had made several attempts to help their son find a job, obtain his own
So this fucking dweeb also has his own child. This guy. I can't believe I was like, oh, I just kind of feel bad for him a little bit. You know, maybe he just doesn't have the right tools. Part of this blame certainly lies on the parents. You raised him. You didn't raise him in the last 10 years, obviously, but for the first 18, you're responsible fully for his malformed, smooth brain.
The simplest question, do you not want to find your own place?
No.
I mean, I love the answer, dude. No, I'd rather be a child. I'd rather live in my mother's. There's something to that, though, dude. You know, I often think about, man, I want to live a long time. And I think about the reasons why, and it's not so I can be a part of Amazon Prime for 8 more years and buy more things, and it's so I can spend more time with my family and my parents, my sister and my cousins and my best friends and my fiance and my dogs. But if it's tough, right? This is just how everyone wants to feel, you know? But they're just too much of a sigma to fucking admit it. Of course, if you just do nothing your entire life, why wouldn't you? Life fucking sucks anyways, dude. I'd rather be out there chucking spears.
I don't live there anymore.
You don't want to live with your parents?
I don't like living with. No.
No.
It's not. It's very tense. It's very awkward.
He kind of reminds me of Turkey Tom a little bit. This is his brother. This is Turkey Tom's brother.
Lived, you know, at your parents' house, rent-free for 8 years, and I know you do your own laundry,
That's
you buy
crazy.
your own food, but they asked you 5 times, please move out. Why couldn't you guys resolve this without the court?
I would consider.
Well, I'm a big poopy baby, and someone's got to change my diaper, and I'm a big poopy baby.
I mean, do you, you know, a lot of us have lived with
This
our
guy loves
parents
drinking
maybe
water,
a little bit
too.
longer than we wish we could.
Why, bro?
Please take a sip of your water. Do you not want privacy, Michael? I mean, do you not want?
I feel bad for him now. He has just no idea. Worst parents ever. At least he's not a fucking drug addict or a school shooter or something like that. I feel like the type of parents, there's 3 choices. If you got bad parents, they can either raise a loser, just like this guy, a fucking deadbeat who has no idea. And really, he means well, but he's maybe have like an extra, might have like a kid he doesn't know and doesn't know the wife or the mother of the child. And he's just like overall a deadbeat, or they can become some kind of murderer. And there's also the drug addict as well. But those 2 things can sometimes intersect. So anyways.
The court didn't side in your favor. Will you fight the court? Will you fight your parents on this?
I would say that to the attorney. I'm saying to the attorney, if you put this proposed order for 3 months in, or a proposed order for 3 months in, I won't fight anymore for the case. And
Okay.
the ironic thing is that if they had sent me the 6-month notice to quit in February, it would have cost them $0 in legal expenses.
I think they should sue him for punitive damage. This guy is like a character. This is not real. This is fake. This is evidence of the simulation. I'm at a different opinion now. This is not real. This is a South Park character. This guy's not real. This is comically annoying. He is so annoying, but only 1% over the line to where it's not real. 1% over the line to where it can't possibly be real. This cannot possibly be truth. This has to be fiction. 1% under, 1% over. He's just like walking that line. This is Andy Kaufman level bit. This might actually be Turkey Tom, and he's just a genius.
There are a lot of people who have read about your story, and the thought bubble is, what is up with this millennial generation that you guys seem so entitled? What would you say to those critics?
I'm a very conservative person. The millennials that they're speaking to are very liberal in their ideology.
For your 30s, so technically, I think you are part of the millennial generation.
Oh my God,
this
is so embarrassing.
You're right.
I just want him to just go off script and say,
as a millennial, they speak to more liberal leanings.
Yeah, but you're doing the thing. You're doing the stereotype, though. You're doing the millennial stereotype, though. So this makes no sense.
I don't think it's for me to disagree. I think a millennial is a millennial based upon the year that you were born. Okay. But I think it's totally your opinion to say, you know, that doesn't apply to me. And
it's quite
with that,
quite an ironic level of entitlement.
You coming on. I truly wish you the best of luck.
Rest in peace, Ron Tito. That's fucking insane. Please comment down below. I have no idea what to think. What is happening right now?